Hi everyone! Today we have a workout together and we won't even need a mat for it. I will using a pillow for some of exercise today. You will need two sliding surfaces, which could be socks like mine or two towels. Let's begin by kneeling on the knee. For now, I'm taking one towel and a dumbbell, but we won't need the dumbbell for warm up. Stand on the knee, take a deep breath and slide forward with your right leg bent. Feel a good stretch in the front of your thigh. Exhale and bring your ribs towards your pelvis while pulling your legs towards your body. Inhale and open up, and exhale, feeling like you're lifting from your abdomen. Inhale, so I'm not pushing with my leg. I'm allowing my body front surface to open and then close. That is, the pubic bone to the ribs, ribs to the pubic bone. When you do a lunge forward and open your arms slightly, your shoulders and your thumbs should be slightly back to create a wide arc. Now open your arms, and here our goal is to feel that the pelvis is rotating from the hip while the knee is facing forward. On the exhale, I twisted back onto the hip. Inhale, open up. The exhale, bringing the inner surface of the front leg towards you. Inhale, looking back to the hand, and exhale, closing. Inhale, feel the pelvis rotating and it doesn't stay in one place. Right now, we're turning the pubic bone to the iliac crest. Stay on the same knee. Keep your leg straight and move it to the side. From here, inhale, move to the side with your hands on the ground. On the exhale, while opening your arms, rise up and move your arm to the side. Inhale, slide down, keeping your foot parallel to your knee to the entire sole of the foot is touching the ground. Exhale, while opening your arms as if you're trying to bring both legs together and stretch the entire side from the knee to the arm. The arm is not above the head, it's in the front of you. Inhale, exhale. Sit down, not in the corner, and open the tailbone well. The lower you lean with your torso, the more opening you'll have in the pelvic region. Inhale. You can also try doing the same thing without your hands. Stretch forward and exhale. Bring it in, engaging the inner surfaces of both legs and involving the pelvic area. That is, your personal buccal muscles are gathered here and they spread out here. Inhale. Now let's switch legs completely. Place the towel under your left leg. I'm not kneeling in the right knee. Starting with the first exercise. Open and close. Inhale, move forward. Exhale, return. Bring the pelvis with the pubic bone. I'm not concentrating on pulling my leg toward me, but I'm focusing on gathering my torso and putting my foot behind. Inhale, soft opening. Each leg has its own alignment. Many may not be the same line, but that doesn't mean they should be wider. This is anatomically determined. Inhale, arch, and a reminder about your hands. Your hands should be slightly wider than your shoulders. The thumbs should be on the spot where you can slightly bend. The goal is not to stretch your arms upwards. Now, hands in front of you, and on the inhale, I turn looking back. I twist my hand towards the back leg. Inhale and exhale, return. Imagine you're pulling some imaginary rubber band with your hand. You're pulling your abdomen muscles into action, and the pelvis is twisting. We are working on very complex movements, internal and external rotation in the hip joints. These movements are present in every step, and there is not enough internal and external rotation. A person can experience pain in the lower back, knees as compensation for the lack of this movement. Exhale again, inhale and exhale. Turn to the side. For now, my hands are on the floor and I spread them wide. Inhale, release your hands and pull your legs straight towards you. Stretch it out with your hand and stretch the entire side. Inhale, open on both legs and extend your tailbone upwards when leaning forward. Here, open the front surface and go down. The foot is parallel. It glides at the ground level. The lower you lean down, the better it will be. Inhale, exhale, lower. Pull towards yourself the inner surface of both legs. Inhale, exhale. If you feel you can do it without support, lower down. Stretch your arms and exhale. Pull your legs towards you to the side. Inhale. Maintain a neutral position. And one more inhale. I feel like I'm falling towards the center. Excellent. We are now removing the pillow. So we are on both feet in the socks. We start by slightly turning the feet, pointing the toes outward. We create this position, a bit like Charlie Chaplin. Inhale, squeeze, spread apart, diagonal, stack, inhale, approach, and bend the knee. I extend my head forward, inhale, I lower down, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now remember the direction you are doing the leans. We will repeat this exercise. Okay. We step. Now one leg is standing firmly. The other leg is sliding on a slippery surface, moving straight back and returning upward. We create a forward tilt. I'm standing on my left leg, extending my left hip far upward. exhale and rise. Your task now is to feel how I efficiently opened both hip joints, not curving your spine, and extending upward by leading with your tailbone. Exhale and press your leg into the floor, pulling it towards you. For now, we're only focusing on the sensation of elongating the back of the leg without sitting down, and the knee is minimally bent. Exhale, inhale, and shift backwards. Exhale, you can leave your hands on your waist. Inhale. Now we move downward, twisting the pelvis, bending the front leg much more. Take a deep lunge. Exhale as you rise to a standing position. I'm tilting down a straight line. I feel the extension. Step your feet further apart. Twist the hip. I lean on my knee with my hand. Take a deep lunge and exhale to rise until upright. Tilt, turn, deep move downward. Rise, another tilt, a turn, and exhale back. Now calmly stand up completely. Take a lunge down, calmly turn and return. Feel the movement of your pelvis. Place your hands on the pelvic bones, the iliac crests. Feel how these bones have rotated, and while maintaining that rotation, spread apart to the gaze 2 more times, lower to a lunge, then stand up. Place your feet, point your knees and toes outward like a rotation. Inhale and squat, slide to the side. Exhale and rise. Inhale and exhale. Your task now is to allow your pelvis to turn towards the inner side, the hip to rotate, extending back as much as possible. Exhale. Sit down, pull your legs together. Sit down as it exhale. Sit, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Now I'm putting my right foot forward, tilting down in straight line, extending the back of my hip. I'm extending it, leading with my tailbone up, opening to the iliac crests, trying to maintain a balanced position, imagining that my leg is reaching towards my lip during the lean. Inhale, exhale, and a twist to the lean. Choose the angle and intensity of the knee flexion that makes you feel the stretch on the back of your thigh. Now add the twist to the lean. Rotate your pelvis toward the hip and sit deeply. You can support yourself with your hand on the knee to maintain the straight back leg. Press into it and rise with twisted. Here we work on the gluteus and inner thigh. Exhale. Slide your leg upward, stand up. Inhale, lower, exhale, rise. Lean to the side, then twist. Push with the front foot into the floor and rise because of it. Lean, turn, deep move downward, rise at the same time with the turn. Lean, turn, move downward, rise again, lean, turn, and exhale back. Now we can take some weight. If you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, hold it in your left hand. Inhale, lower down, exhale. Your task when you rise is to fully extend yourself to open up your hip joint. Feel that it's more important to open up your hip joint than to straighten your knee. In other words, your knee should be bent, but your hip joint should open up like this. Imagine your pelvis directly over your shin. Visualize that a rubber band is attached to your leg, pulling you, and you are stretching, gathering on the exhale, lifting your pelvis up, slightly expanding the hip joint here. Inhale, expand the hip joint. Exhale, hold your hands steady and feel your hip joint on the exhale. And once more, feel your hip joint and the inner surface of your legs. Our two legs are interconnected through the superficial hip joint, and they depend on each other. How well your hip joint moves influences its condition and the state of the inner surface of your leg. Down, up, and then in opposite direction. I'm now standing on the other leg. My feet are parallel and the pressure is slightly more on the outer edges of the feet. I start sliding down, my heel comes off the floor, and on exhale I rise. Then I sit down, I extend my tailbone slightly backward. I try to maintain a straight spine. The goal is not to put my hands on the floor. I need to do this. The goal is to open up the waist area and rise on the exhale. Inhale, expanding in the hip joint. Exhale, standing direct over the support through the outer edges of the feet. Feel the work of the entire supporting leg and the inner surface of the straight leg when you pull it toward you. Excellent. Stay on the towels or in the socks. Now we are going to incline. Stretch with your hands, lower down. Squat deeply while maintaining the feeling that someone is pulling your hip crease upward. On the exhale, bring the leg towards you in a circular motion. Back towards you, back 3 times towards you, and stand up. Go down again, backwards 3 times. Bring the leg towards you, back. There will be a significant challenge on the knee position. The knee will want to turn inward or outward, and your task is to keep it stable. Choose the angle of body inclination where you feel that the lower back, ribs, and pelvis are working and you're extending upwards. Now towards you for 3rd time and rise. Down we go again 3 times. Bring the leg toward you, back. On the other leg, it's all the same. I lean back, extend my tailbone upward, maintain neutrality. In the moment of leaning this position, I feel my abdomen isn't relaxed. It's as if it's stretching upward towards the spine to help extend the spine. This is, after all, a balance game. Continuing on, if you have a kettlebell or two dumbbells, take them in one hand. You can do this without weights as well. I stand on my right leg and my right elbow goes behind my hand, holding a dumbbell in my left hand. I am currently moving at, if we imagine a clock, I am moving towards 5 o'clock diagonally, twisting upward as the dumbbell goes down, and exhale, returning, exhale, return. Here the rotation comes from the waist, as if you want to turn your waist stronger than your thigh, but your thigh also rotates in the same direction. Inhale and exhale. Pay more attention to the fact that you want to rotate your hip joint like a chain reaction, slightly pulling it out rather than just bending the knee. Inhale and exhale. We stay on the same leg, and if you had a kettlebell, remove it. If you have two lightweight dumbbells up to 2 kilograms, you can keep them. We step into a lunge straight ahead and start moving our arms forward and backward, keeping the body line steady and firm. However, the right arm in my case moves forward and I shift my leg backward, the arm backward and the leg forward. The right arm and leg move asymmetrically. The task is to maintain balance and not shift to one side, as if you are constrained by walls on both sides. 3, 2, 1 and stand up. Great! Now we take the kettlebell, or if you had them in the previous version of the exercise, the dumbbells. We start doing the same with the other leg. I take the weight in my right hand and stand on my left leg. I extend my left elbow behind my hand and point my foot at 7 o'clock, rotating forward through the waist and elbow, as if reaching upward. The main goal is to go up smoothly and without interruption. Feel that entire movement goes through the chest and the arm is pulling towards the floor and upwards. Stand up, straight, and move downwards. Stand up again. Good, twisting. The back leg remains straight. but the waist initially extends upward and then goes downward. Don't try to sit down immediately. If you sit down right away, it will result in a completely different movement and will be extremely challenging to stand up without using your hands. The impact will be more on the quadriceps. Inhale and exhale 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Now, if you don't need them, remove the kettlebells. If you have 2 dumbbells, hold them in both hands for posterior extensions and start moving your arms one by one. One forward and other backward while maintaining stability in the body. Move them alternately and then the left arm goes back. Bring your leg towards you, back and forth. The arms and legs move asymmetrically. They cross over in different directions. Every time the arm and leg move closer, maintain and stride back. Stand tall and your tailbone is pulled upward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we might need a mat as support on the floor. We will use our hands to prop up the floor to prevent our hands from sliding. I will do it without a mat. We will use our palms for the support. Now stand on the right leg in a plank position. Extend one leg toward your body. I place my left leg outside, next to my left palm. From here, my left arm goes upward. Inhale and place the arm down. Walk your hand along the floor on a diagonal path. Slide your foot on the floor. Walk to the dog position. Push your heels to the floor. On the other side, the right leg moves forward. The arm extends upward toward the ceiling. The arm is placed on the floor and the whole sole of the foot presses into the floor. The back foot comes off the floor and you inhale, extending, and exhale, moving backward into the dog position. The other leg moves forward and you reach the arm toward the ceiling. On the exhale, the arm goes down. Bring the heel towards the floor, push your tailbone towards the ceiling and allow the knee to stay bent. On inhale, extend and reach. Inhale and extend. Now the left leg moves under the body in a diagonal path and using the support of the arm extend on the inhale and on the exhale move the leg back into the dog position. The other leg crosses forward and places next to the arm to a brief moment. The arm extends up and you lift your back upward keeping the back extended. One more time, the leg slides on the inhale and the arms twists pulling the spine. Reach your arms to your feet and body hangs, your head hangs, everything is on line, relax, hang well. More tension here, extend upward towards and sailing and swing a little bit from right to left. Right to left, continue to sway, gradually start to rise, moving upward in a circular motion along your spine, leaving your shoulders, hand and neck in line, lift upward. Finally, with you, we will do the classic 3D maps movement. This involves moving in the 3 planes, which are often used to assess movements, like a warm-up exercise. We will keep one leg stable. I choose the left leg first. It's stable while the right leg right on slides. Now we move backward 8 times as far as possible. Stretch, bend the knee and extend. You can extend your arms as if they are continuation of your body. Then pull your arms back, move down, your back bends and the leg goes as far as possible. Again, move forward, back in a circular motion behind your back, which allows you to rise. The knee extends forward and goes backward. Going around the rounded back, we rise directly the tailbone down towards the knees, like leaning towards the knee and heel, lengthening the lower back. The arms follow, moving back as they were in very beginning. Change legs, but the movement remains the same. Now I have my right leg standing and the left one slides. Establish the order and go forward. The leg slides while the arms are an extension of the body. I bend the spine and the supporting leg doesn't move on the floor. Keep the fingers of the floor as free as possible. Lateral frontal plane. I remain on the left leg, going to the side, from the hands to the opposite foot. I do not rotate the knee outward, but don't collapse it inward. Exhale, and the leg skates in front, crossing. I fully stand on one leg, the other is light, swinging. Inhale, exhale, and here, on the exhale, I use the supporting foot and fully stretch to the hand. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Change legs. The principle is exactly the same. Stepping aside, the knee goes to the side and the hands are from the foot. In all this exercise, the main focus is on balance and stability, but with the added challenging of maintaining undulating motion. We have a pseudo support, meaning we are supporting by the leg, but not significantly strange. If your arms get tired, give yourself a little break and stand up again or change the knees one by one. The knee goes to the side. Now turning the other way, keep the left leg on the ground and pivot the right leg backward. Here the goal is to maintain stability and balance while retaining undulation. Inhale and extend. Exhale and return, striving to keep the kneecap straightly in the direction, even if it inevitably sways a bit. Inhale and bring the foot straight to the floor, feeling how this engages your core and maintain the back straight. And another inhale, straightening the leg on the floor, and exhale, twisting as far as possible in the other direction. Repeat in the other direction, stay on the left leg, and the right leg goes backward. Spread your feet, toes inward, heels outward, knees one on top of the other for real. Similarly, gently lower down. Inhale and exhale between the shoulders blades. Exhale and look at each other's knees, as if you're flattening the arch of your feet. Let your pelvis move further away from the sacrum. Directly inhale, draw in your pubic bone. Exhale, slide down, and feel how much easier it is to twist your tailbone in long legs. Twist inward. Exhale, give the floor with the inner soles. Push down as if your knees, all five, were rotating downwards, but the lower back remains rounded and the legs become straight and free in one smooth movement. Now let's fall down. Inhale. At the lowest point, let your knees bend slightly, stretch out. Don't puff up. Hug your legs. Don't be alarmed. Put your foot in your knees, keep the other arm straight, and stay here for about 40 seconds. Release your head, stretch, lift your tailbone up. You can grab yourself by the sacrum and pretend to pull. Change position of your toes in parallel. Bend in the same way. Hold yourself at the sacrum. You can pull a little higher, and from here transfer the weight of your body symmetrically onto both legs. Press your feet into the floor, maintaining pressure in the big toe and heel, returning the lower back to its place. Then the chest, and finally raise your head upwards, the hands hang down and detach, and with that, our sleep retraining session is complete. Have a good day, and I will see you at the next workout.